Hey everybody, it's Romania Black, and we are watching Toilet Bound Hanako-Kun. And I am loving this little show. Episode 1, right off the bat, intrigued me with how beautiful the art was, with Hanako's character, with the story and the mystery. And then this last episode just hooked me even deeper. Like, Hanako's backstory, I'm so intrigued by. His character is so complex already and different and unique for a protagonist, and I'm really enjoying it. And I like the addition of Minamoto. And also, I went back and watched episode 1, and this is during the last episode I was really confused because I'm like, okay, Minamoto, that's the guy that Yashiro had a crush on. Is this the same guy? No, there's a scene where right before Yashiro is trying to use the piece of toast and the anime trope to get Minamoto's attention, the one that she likes, there's a shot of the two boys standing next to each other, and the tall Minamoto, he has a beaded bracelet. So I'm wondering if he's into the exorcism thing too, if he's in on that. It sounds like their whole family's in on that, which is interesting. So he has the beaded bracelet, the taller Minamoto, and he's older. And then the Minamoto Kou, which is the guy that is the would-be exorcist right now, he was shorter, and he's actually the one that Yashiro knocked down the stairs. So I think that's hilarious. And it's kind of interesting that the younger Minamoto, cousin or brother or whatever, seems to have a crush on Yashiro when she's actually trying to get with the older sibling or relative, which, of course, it's shoujo anime, why not? But then Hanako has a crush on Yashiro too, because he's very forward with his flirting with her, which it fits his character fine from what we know so far. But I'm like, how does that even work? Because she's not a ghost and you are. So what do we do with that? So I'm really curious. I'm still very suspicious of Aoi. We need to see her name said again, but the purple-haired girl who is spreading all of the rumors about the ghosts, she strikes me as very suspicious, because we've established that whatever the rumors about the ghosts are, that's what the ghosts have to adhere to, which is some really cool world building. And so I'm curious why she's spreading all these rumors, and maybe is she being pressured by some other force to do so? I don't know. But I am really liking this show so far. I didn't think I would like it as much as I am, but I am. I'm all in on this show. And usually by episode 3, it's like a deciding factor. It's like, okay, am I going to like this show, or am I going to want to drop it? And from episode 2, I was like, nope, this is going to be great. So let's dive into episode 3. And I want to go ahead and apologize, because finding a downloadable version of this episode with English subs is hard. I can find tons of English dubs, but the English subs are a little bit harder. So this episode, I've actually put a link down below to where I got it from, because thank you for putting it online so I could download it. But it will have a little bit of a frame around it, so just know that. But I put a link to the actual episode down below to give credit to that person for putting it online. So thank you. I've noticed with the other episodes, it's a little bit easier to find, but for some reason, episode 3, I searched for a long time to find a downloadable version to show the actual clip up here on my reaction. So apologies if you're like, why is there a border? That's why. So otherwise, I hope you guys enjoy the episode. There's not going to be an OP or ED, just based on the timestamp. I saw it was only like 20 minutes, so I'm sure there's no OP or ED on this, but hopefully there will be with the future episodes, because I really like the OP in this. So let's dive in, guys. Episode 3 of Toilet Bound Hanako-Kun. I hope you all enjoy. And we're going to start in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now. Oh my gosh. Okay. This was a good episode too. Okay. So getting some world building. I feel like that was cut off short, so I'm going to have to see for episode 4 if there was anything extra. Okay, so I like this idea of the world building, that there are 7 portals in the high school that lead to this spirit world, and there are guardians over each one. And Hanako in the girls' bathroom is the 7th one, so he's the last one. So, which makes me think he's the youngest out of all the ghosts there. And then Misaki is number 2, and she's over this stairway. So I'm wondering if the mermaid was one of the seven wonders, or if the mermaid was just an apparition and wasn't one of the seven. Also, Misaki is creepy. Like that whole phone call, her voice sounds a lot like Aoi, only creepier. And I don't know, I don't get good vibes from her at all. Like she wants them to put all of her body parts back together. And I'm like, is she going to let y'all go? Or is she going to try to fight you after she's all put back together? And she makes the comment that she was chopped up. I'm wondering, I hope that Hanako isn't the one that killed her. And if he is, I want to know why. I don't know. When we had that flashback in episode 2, that moment where Minamoto's like, no, Hanako killed someone, there was a hand. And the first thing we're asked to find for Misaki is her arm. So I'm like, oh, I don't know. And he was a student there, so I don't know. And he seems to know her, and he makes the excuse, well, we're all wonders. We all know each other. But I'm like, Hanako, I love his character so much. I love the voice actor. I love his character. But he's not a reliable narrator. There's stuff he intentionally leaves out and that doesn't tell us or Yashiro. So I can't trust him entirely. I love his character, and I love him as a protagonist, but I can't trust him yet. So he obviously doesn't want Yashiro to get hurt, though. And the whole scissors thing, that was creepy and kind of scary. Yeah. Minamoto, I love him. I really like Minamoto's character, and him and Hanako's banter is wonderful. Like, I love them as foils for each other because they both clearly like Yashiro. Minamoto is just like, I like that Minamoto is getting on board with joining Yashiro and Hanako on these adventures. I like the three of them together. The new guy, the hot guy, is suspicious. And she has that origami swan on her that's observing, I'm sure, and taking notes for him. So I'm curious. He had like a red tag necklace too. And the other Minamoto, the one that Yashiro had a crush on, had a red bracelet. So are they all related in the Minamoto clan, and they're all trying to exorcise these ghosts, including Hanako? I don't know. But I like this is a 2-part episode. We're going to get part 2. I may go ahead and watch it and record it because I really want to know what ends up happening. The world here, it's so influenced by Spirited Away. It's beautiful, and I love Spirited Away. That's one of my favorite anime movies, and so seeing this kind of like very traditional kind of bathhouse design is so cool. I'm liking the world building expansion. I'm liking the dynamics between our characters. Hanako, I still have so many questions about him. I don't fully trust him. The purple-haired girl, although she's clearly a victim here, maybe intentionally, I don't know. And I definitely don't trust the new hot guy. And I like Minamoto doesn't know about the curse either that's on Yashiro. So I'm wondering, Minamoto is very protective of Yashiro and very untrusting of Hanako. So I'm curious if Minamoto finds out about the curse, if he's going to freak out and blame Hanako, and which really, it wasn't Hanako's fault. It was Yashiro's fault that she was cursed. She did that to herself. So I'm curious what will end up happening. But I may just dive into episode 4, guys, because this show, I am loving it so far. I'm loving the atmosphere, the characters, the dynamics. I'm so sad right now there's only one season because we're already in episode 3 and we're already a fourth of the way through the show. So but thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you all tune in next time when I do episode 4. Please feel free to comment down below. Please, no spoilers. Again, I am going into these shows blind with no knowledge of them, so I want to be surprised. And so far, Toilet Bound Hanako-Kun has pleasantly surprised me indeed. So thank you guys so much for watching. I have a feeling next episode I'm going to be screaming internally. We'll see how that goes. So until I see you guys for episode 4, I hope you all have a great week. Take care, stay safe, and I'll talk to you all again soon.